Baker Mayfield, number one in the NFC South. How about that? He might make the playoffs. I predicted this season and the preseason that the Buccaneers would go 5-12. They're 6-7. And I'm still not sold on the rest of their season. They've got the Packers, Jaguars, Saints, and Panthers. Realistically, they're probably going to split, I think, maybe go 2-2. But essentially, if they beat the Saints and Panthers, they win the division. Because right now, Tampa Bay they're only 6-7, but they're 3-1 in division, and every other team in their division also sucks. So if they beat the Saints and Panthers, they're going to win the division. I don't know if they'll beat the Saints again. They beat them the first time. And the Panthers, they probably will beat. So really, I think it's going to come down to that Saints game. I would probably pick the Saints. Derek Carr, I think, is a little bit better. But give some credit where credit's due. Baker Mayfield, he's been balling out. And I think he's proving that he deserves another chance to be their quarterback next season. You know, the Bucs don't have a lot to work with. This season, their goal was to shed salary. Their goal was, let's shed salary and see what Baker can do, and maybe, who knows, maybe we'll be competitive. Well, they won the division at 8-9 last year. 9-8 last year. I think they went 9-8. They won it at 9-8 last year. They might be able to win it at 8-9 this year. And if they do win it, it'll be 3 straight division titles for a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that nobody gave much of a chance this preseason. I didn't give them much of a chance this preseason. But here they are, playing their best football. They needed to beat the Falcons, and they did. It was a comeback win, a gritty drive. This is what we've seen from Baker. This is what he did in Cleveland. He went to the Rams last year and was good enough to get a starting job. And here he is, proving he can still play. Good for him. I've always rooted for Baker. I think he's got an underdog mentality that I like. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He plays better when he feels like he has that chip on his shoulder. I like that about him. I think he's a good player. I think he's better than a lot of people want to give him credit for. And I'm proud. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. We'll see if the Bucs can do it. I don't know if they can, but they got a big win last week. That's going to go a long way. This is Coast to Coast Sports. Like, subscribe, comment down below.